What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my Twisted Life TV with Poetry. I am Poetry. You are here for another recap and review of This Is Us, Season 3, Episode 15. Don't take my sunshine away. Don't you take my sunshine away. Let me tell y'all almost didn't get this recap. I put it on my community board. Y'all almost didn't get this recap. Y'all almost didn't get it tonight either. Even after I posted up that I was getting it tonight. You almost didn't get it tonight because I have been thoroughly pissed about the direction that the writers are taking Beth and Randall. I know they're not perfect. I know they're just TV characters. But I'm black. Let me tell y'all. Let me go ahead and start there. I'm black. I don't know if a lot of y'all realize that. And there has not been a good range of solid black couples, black families represented on TV and in the movies. It's so small, so few. So when Beth and Randall came along, this loving couple, this seemingly unselfish towards one another couple, understanding, willing to work it out. They had their ups and downs. Sure, every couple does. They had their ups and downs. But it seems like the writers are breaking them. It's a lot different than an up and down. They're being broken. And it pisses me off to see that, being that they're the representation of strong black family is so lacking when it comes to TV. So I've been pretty upset about this. Pretty upset. Like, let me go through some other TV shows and maybe I can think about, I know I watched Grey's Anatomy, where they broke up Tuck and Miranda. And then they brought back Miranda and Ben, but they put Ben on a whole nother TV show, so you don't really get to see the dynamic of their relationship, but they struggling right now too. Then you got the Chief and Catherine, and hell, they struggling right now too. Chief been a whole his damn life, you know. Then who else we got now? Maybe that's why I'm rooting so hard for Maggie and Jackson, because I'm like, where is the strong black couples that can turn into families on these shows? It's just, that's not a comedy. You have the black comedies, but like a serious drama where we see a strong, intact black family. And they destroying this one. They destroying the one good one that I watched. It's hurting me to my core, y'all. It's hurting me to my core. It's hurting me to my core. Oh, anyway, y'all, it's been 2 days. It's been 2 days since Kate had little Jack. Randall and Beth are just now about to leave the hospital. And I ask y'all again, who has the girls? They've been there for 2 days. The whole family has been in California for 2 days. So tell me, who has had the girls? And why is this person or those persons not able to assist you all when needed? I'm not understanding. Who got the girls? Okay, you can clearly tell that Toby and Kate are going through it right now. They are still worried about little Jack and whether or not he's going to make it. He's only 2 pounds. He's still on all these feeding tubes. Got, you know, it's just, it's heavy as a parent knowing that your child is in a position that you can't do anything to help. Their whole scene just touched me so much that I was emotional from that. I'm so glad that it was small and few. And it... Back in the day, back in the Pearson household, the big three, they go into their first dance. And Kevin coming in sliding through like first beautiful day off. And I'm surprised that Kate is going to the party. It's well after she had got besmudged by her other little friends by calling her a fat girl or what have you. So I'm really surprised that she is still going to this, you know, function. And Randall was invited by one of Kate's friends. Okay. Becca, she like, she feeling her babies are growing up. They grow up so fast. And I was wondering if these flashbacks were going to like focus more on the connection with Kevin, because he's trying to get his first kiss from Sophie, right? You know what I'm saying? And I was like, they setting up his first love to show the bond and connection that he had with her. The one person that he can count on, that he could trust. That was Sophie. He'd been loving her since she was knee-high to grade. Remember, she was Kate's friend initially. But she only came over there to see her Kate's brother. Well, anyway, back at Beth and Randall's, they were confronted with that very heavy schedule. Randall's bombarded at work with different proposals, a new job as a councilman. He got stuff coming from him left and right. Different committees want him to be on this or want him to sign off on that. He's bombarded with all this work. But he still got to get home in time to get Beth to work for her classes. Last time they talked about the daycare and how expensive the daycare was going to be. But I don't see them even attempting to do the daycare. It's like they just going to make it work. They going to make it happen. But yeah, he got to get there so Beth can make her classes. He running late, but Jaywan is like, hey, you got to take this. You got to read it over. They need you on this committee. This is something important for you in your career, for you to grow. And he is rushing to get home. His alarm went off. He's like, okay, fine, I got to go. Got to get home. He's stuck in traffic. Traffic's coming up heavy and hard, and it's going to take him 84 minutes to get home. Now, remember, they live in New Jersey. His job is in Philadelphia. That's a problem. That's a problem. Like, you decided to go run in a city 2 hours away. And now it's become our family's issue, our family's problem. And it's interesting that in this particular episode, they are making it appear as if Randall is the only one sacrificing. And I noticed by the end of the episode, I understood why they were doing that. They were trying to get us to feel a certain kind of way about Beth at this particular time. And back and forth here and there, it kind of worked a little bit, but they make it seem as if he is the only one making sacrifices. He's the only one that's overwhelmed. They showed him working with the girls and getting the dinner ready, getting the homework done, I think outfits picked, all kind of stuff that he was doing. And when Beth came home at the end of the day, he pooped and tired with his proposal next to a glass still on, fully dressed, laying on the bed. And I noticed that morning, they don't talk to each other. They used to get up in the morning and say, hey, boo, how you doing? Love and kiss. They don't talk to each other. They talk at each other. That's basically how they're going down. You can see it's a clear communication breakdown happening for them. It started at the end of season 2, and it's carrying on and on and on over into this season. This season has been just a downward spiral for this fucking couple. Speaking of breaking down, Zoe looked like she has had it. Like she's done with it, over it. They're in couples therapy. It's been 4 days now since the birth of Kate's baby. She seems to be really ready to put in the work, but it seems like Kevin is acting, what he does for a living. Like he's acting like this is, that he's so involved in this. He's making promises to Zoe that, this is all about you. I want you. I want us to have, a big house in the suburbs with 5 kids and 4 dogs, 2 cats and a guppy. That's how he feeling. When he said that, she looked like, I ain't sure if that's what I want, That's the look that came across her face. And she seemed like she was searching for the lies and everything that he was saying. Like, I don't believe you. I can't believe you. Because you're constantly lying to me. And it looked like she's just ready to break and run at any moment. Now, I have been championing for them not to be together in the first place. But damn it, I hate for this to be the reason, because he can't stop drinking and he lying about it. And it's just, even the doggone therapist seemed to be done and over it. But Zoe's like, you know what? He's a very charming person. He gets you caught up like that. It's easy to get caught up. I just don't want to be a sucker. You know, I don't want to be that type of person. And Kevin is assuring her, no, you're not a sucker. Like I'm in this for you, with you. It's about us. That's what he keeps trying to show her. But back at the dance, Kevin is already pissed off Sophie. Because he's supposed to be kicking it with her, and he want to go TP the doggone principal's office with his little homeboys. And Sophie looking like, leave if you want to. How dare you? How dare you? You know, Kevin, you know, he looking at her like, you don't understand? This is me. What you mean? You already know. I'm going to do what I got to do. Well, back in California, Toby just cannot handle the state of his son. And I fully understand. Kate is trying to be strong as possible, but Toby can't fake the funk. He don't know how to fake the funk. And I was wondering if this is what's going to spiral him down. Is Jack not going to make it? And this is going to send him back into deep depression that he can't come out of? Baby, when they put a damn catheter needle out that was bigger than that baby's whole body, my whole heart just sank. I felt everything that Toby was feeling. Well, Kevin comes in from his AA meeting. I didn't think that he was really going. He seemed to be too cheery to me. He seems to be awfully cheery. Maybe he's still drinking, because he seems to be awfully cheery. And just from going through therapy, I know that going through an AA meeting would touch your emotions. You hear shit in the meeting that you don't want to hear. So either he's not going, or he's still pretending, which, like I say, he's still acting. He's still going through the motions just to satisfy Zoe. That's what I'm feeling at this point. Well, anyway, Zoe got something else on mind. Like I said, Kevin had mentioned that he wanted kids while they was in therapy, and she don't want any, ever. And I was surprised that this hadn't been discussed before. Like, y'all living together now. How did the subject of children not ever come up? Well, Zoe said she had heard him say when dealing with Kate's baby that having children was the last thing he could imagine. But Kevin was like, I didn't mean ever, though. That's just like the last thing that's on my list to do. Like on my checklist. That's the last thing I want to accomplish is children. And she like, but I don't want any. So if you want children, then you can't be with me. Well, damn. Okay. She told him, you need to think about it. He was like, well, I guess I don't want kids then. No, this is something that you really need to think about. You don't just say you don't want children. You need to think, because I've thought about it long and hard. So you really need to think about it. Look what happened to Jeannie, Maya, and Freddie. You know, she said she didn't want children. He figured one day she was going to change her mind, because he did, you know. Is that going to be you, Kevin? My brother was like that. He married an older woman who was done with kids, and he always wanted children. The dynamic of that relationship, it was always like he was giving, and he was getting nothing out of it. So he was like clinging on to other people's kids, just trying to get a little bit of what he always wanted in life that he couldn't get out of that woman. My brother, I told y'all before, I told y'all, I think I was I doing YouTube at the time? My brother killed himself. That's a whole nother story. Okay. So anyway, it's Beth had asked Randall to come to her dance recital and be there on time, 7:30 sharp. Well, it's well past 7:30 and Randall is not there yet. Not only is he not there, he not responding to her text. I was like, wait a minute. But at the last minute, he creeps on in. I was like, that's my boy. That's what I'm talking about. But Beth was still kind of salty that he missed the introduction. Like, she really pumped me up. Okay, well, what did she say? Tell me the exact words. Well, she said I went over and beyond. Really, girl? That's what you mad that he missed? That she said you went over and beyond? Like, she being real fucking petty right now. And like I said, the way that they are writing this episode, they are setting it up for us to feel some type of way about Beth. But see, there's a reason. Okay, so now it's her turn. I need you to show up for me. I have a dinner with the councilman. And she was like, oh, no, I can't make it. But damn, Beth, he ain't even said when it's supposed to be. Okay, it's at 8 o'clock. It's well after your class is over. Your class is over at 5:30. You can get there by 8, right? And she was like, okay, well, I guess I could be there. Like, but she really didn't want to be there. I say he needs this to help improve his career. I can't stand for people to tell me that they can't make something they don't even know the details. Like, I want to invite you to church to church. Well, I can't make it. You know, I'm washing my hair. I didn't say which Sunday. Like, you know, I got a pimple. Y'all see that pimple? Oh, I had one down here too. Anyway, I don't go to church, but still, that's just an example. Anyhow, so that would piss me off. You know, if I'm asking you to come somewhere and then you give me an excuse of why you can't come and you don't know all the doggone details. Well, Randall, like I said, again, we are given the impression that Randall is feeling the brunt of it all. Beth even tries to back out for dinner because she want to go to drinks with her boss because they want to talk about the plans for the studio. And she feel like, you know, I'm a newbie here, so I can't miss out on this. I'm like, girl, you dead ass wrong. You dead ass wrong for that. You should have told your boss you already had plans with your husband. That's what you should have told your boss. I cannot stand for people to make plans with me and then back out in the last minute because something else came up. No, there should not have been something else to come up. If you make plans with me, whenever that other thing comes up, you need to tell them you already have plans. You already have a prior commitment. You don't back out of shit with me because something else came up. That's why I ain't got friends now. That's why I ain't got friends now. I'm so sick of people that do that shit. Do not back out unless it's an absolute emergency or an emergent situation to happen. Don't back out on me to go chill or hang or do something with somebody else. We ain't gonna be friends no more. I may say hi and bye to you. I'm so sick of one-sided friendships. I am so sick of one-sided friendships. People that call themselves my friend right now, ask them how much I call them. The same amount they call me. When I realized that I'm the person that kept making all the phone calls, I stopped calling. If you keep continuously canceling on me because something else came up, you ain't got nothing to worry about me against us, bruh. Cuz none of that. She was dead ass wrong. She was dead ass wrong. Well, this was flashing back to the dance again. Randall ditched his date. And Becca and Jack had tried to sneak off to the library and go make out because Jack had never been to a school dance before. And they see Randall in there. He like, hey, what y'all doing? He in there studying for his science test. And like, bro, you made a commitment to this girl. You told her you was going to go to this dance with her. You need to be in there with the dance. But I got this science test next week. Well, you can study for that test all weekend. But right now, you have a commitment with this young lady. And that's what Beth was feeling on. Her commitment that she already made with Randall. True, she didn't want to do it in the first place, but you still committed to it. Okay? So, then they tried to make her, she had the audacity to try to justify it, saying, well, my work is important too. No, Beth, that was wrong no matter what. No matter how you slice it, it was freaking wrong. So, this scene with Toby and the guy Gavin in the waiting room, heart-wrenching. Oh my gosh. Like, hearing all the problems that their children are having. It was almost like they was trying to one-up each other with how bad shit has been. You know, Toby and them have been there 6 days now. Well, shit, Gavin been there 6 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Gavin's daughter was born with a hole in her heart. She done had a surgery. She got better, then she got sick again. Well, of course, little Jack was born 12 weeks early. He got all kind of tubes and tape and everything all over him. A machine breathing for him. They can barely touch him. They can barely hold him because if it don't break him, he only 2 pounds. So then Gavin say, okay, you know what's really fucked up? Louise and Max. So he tell a story about Louise and Max about how that child ain't gonna never go home out of the hospital. Ever. So it makes him feel bad to look at them and say, well, damn, at least I'm not Max and Louise. I was like, that's some fucked up shit, but you feel that way. You know what I'm saying? You feel that way. That's one of the things I found out in therapy, that they try to make you feel like you going through a situation. They always try to tell you, well, it's always somebody out there worse than you. Like, that really is supposed to make you feel better. That should make you feel like shit, to be trying to feel joyful and prideful because somebody else is worse off than you. That's some fucked up shit. I don't understand why therapists do that, but they do. At least mine did. I got something in my eye. Hold on, y'all. Something in my eye. It really hurt. It's eyelash. Or 3. I've been having like 3 eyelashes fall out at one time. Well, anyway, back when I was pregnant with Keena, I took a temporary job assignment at a children's hospital. Children's Hospital St. Louis is one of the most popular children's hospitals nationwide. And I was just at the front desk. I was a front desk receptionist. Basically, I got to see all these babies and children come in and out of that hospital. And I think I worked there for like 2.5 months. So I got to see some of the same faces. Children that couldn't go. Them babies that wear them halos. It broke my heart. And I'm sitting here pregnant, belly full. And that's all I kept thinking about is, God, please don't let nothing happen to my baby. I mean, I kept praying for that. Please let her be born healthy. And not only be born healthy, have a healthy life thereafter. You know what I'm saying? She's 21 right now. I still worry about that shit. And like, they have a program. I forgot what it's called, but you can go to the NICU and you can sign up to hold babies because they need to have body warmth. And I wanted to do that, but I figured I would break down so bad. Because like, I hold a healthy baby right now, I start crying. Oh, holding those little babies in the NICU and the ICU just because they need somebody, some body warmth. And I can't imagine. I can't freaking imagine. So anyway, Kev really is going to the meetings. And he doesn't seem like he's really connecting in the meeting. Like I told you, they make you feel stuff because they start making you feel convicted. And you start thinking about all the shit that you've been lying about and all the things that you've been doing. And you still kind of in denial whether or not you an alcoholic or addict or what have you. But he leaving out of the little meeting and he walks down 4th Street. I knew what street that was. I don't know why. Have we seen that sign before? I knew that was the street that Sophia lived on. Or Sophie lived on. He looked up at that front door. I said, yep, that's it. That's it right there. And she walks up like the same time, like, are you stalking me or not? You know, it was an awkward meeting because you could tell there's still some feelings there. Because every time she uses the fact that she's already engaged, she's with somebody, whatever, she always uses that as a means to block him. You know what I'm saying? He says, oh, how you doing today? I'm engaged. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Just, she throws up the engagement to try to like cut her feelings off of him, to show I'm not really, my friends hate you. My friends can't stand you. You know, stuff like that, you know. There's still feelings there on both ends, to be honest. But like, if you think about it though, Sophie's issue with Kevin really was the same as Zoe's. It's not the alcohol that I can't deal with. It's the lying and the sneaking around. And he's doing the same thing all over again. So Kevin invites her to coffee. That's what she says, I'm engaged. Well, coffee should be safe to him. Well, coffee in itself is safe. But when you still have feelings for somebody, you've been with this person since childhood. You were engaged to be married to them. Coffee may not seem that innocent. But okay, in this particular episode, Coffee gonna be innocent. So, when she said she was engaged, there was a small face crack from Kevin, but you know, coffee shouldn't hurt, they say. So we go back with Randall. He's at the councilman's dinner, alone. He's sitting outside in his car right now. Beth ain't there, and she ain't answering her phone. He done called her 4 times. He done left her 3 text messages. He got frustrated, baby, and decided to pick up that phone and leave a voicemail. Some shit you can't take back. Okay, he says, this how you gonna play me? It's my words, not his. This how you gonna play me, huh? This how you gonna ignore my call so you won't have to deal with me? I see how you doing. After all I sacrificed, You can't come through for me this one doggone time. If this was something that was important to you, I would have moved heaven and hell to get there to you. But you can't do that for me, can you? Why don't you grow the hell up? Go to hell, Beth. Y'all, almost turned my TV off right there. Go to hell, Beth. I cannot with you right now, Randall. What in the fuck? And at this point, the average person probably so mad at Beth for not showing up that they probably saying, that's right, go to hell, Beth. But I'm sitting here thinking something happened to her. Her phone must be dead. She might already be inside. I'm thinking all these thoughts right now. If not, when he hangs up that phone, she gonna walk up and tap on the window and say, hey, boo, I'm here. That's what I was feeling, okay? Not Randall. Randall was like, fuck you and feed you grits. Go to hell, Beth. Those words you can't take back. He hangs up the cell phone. Message sent. Message sent. So Sophie tell Kevin, look here, this is my man Grant. This is how we met. We met a month after me and you broke up. And then 6 months later, he proposed. It was like magic. You know what I'm saying? And at first, I didn't think that Kevin had told her anything about Zoe, but he finally says Zoe don't want kids. Like this is, she telling you all this great, awesome things about Grant. And the first thing you tell her about Zoe, or at least that's the first thing they showed us, was a negative. She don't want kids. I ain't sure what I want though. You know what I'm saying? I gotta choose between having her or having a life without kids. And Sophie, I think she basically is trying to get him off her back, was saying that well, she sounds like she's good for you. You know what I'm saying? But you are the type of person that always got what you wanted no matter what. So when they showed back to the elementary school dance, when he decided to go TP the principal's office with his friends, she's standing there looking all solemn like, motherfuckers, I can't believe this is what we doing. And he convinces her to do the same. Go on, throw the roll of toilet paper, girl. Go on, do it. He said it with his old charming self, charming smile. No. And then came and wrapped them up together in toilet paper, say, you mine now. And he finally got that kiss that he was looking for earlier, right? So Sophie say, look, just make a decision. That's something that you don't do because you always had everything in life. You never had to make a decision about anything. Make a decision. Whatever you want, you will get. That's how it always worked out for you. I kept saying he want her. That's what I kept saying. Well, Randall sitting there with the councilman and another couple, seat next to him empty. He in there making up a lie about Beth being stuck at work. But at this particular time, he ain't sure if that's the truth or not. She had a work thing, is what he said. And the last time he talked to Beth about it, she had a work thing that she wanted to go to, and he told her not to, and she was pretty pissed off about that. Like, really? Okay, so you're gonna get what you want out of there. And I was like, really, Beth? You being petty. You being real petty. But so that's the lie he told them. And then all of a sudden, who at the door? It's Beth. Beth, what you doing here? I think you was gonna make it. Really, Randall? You didn't think I was gonna make it? She said, no, I came through hell and high water to get her. 3-hour drive. You know what I'm saying? Through traffic, it was an accident. So it took us 3 hours to get her. Then my cell phone died. I left my charger. You know? I say, baby. So she asked him, you got a charger right here? And Brandon like, oh no, baby, I got a charger in my car. I'll get it for you later. The lady at the house say, her name is Maya, said, no, we got chargers all over this place. Don't worry, I'll get you one. So they sit down and gonna charge up the phone, and all throughout dinner, Randall keep asking about that damn cell phone, you know. Then he say, baby, after the dinner was over, when it was at the table, they was talking about Beth, and it was just some random chit chat. And Randall put his hand on top of Beth. She snatched that hand back. I said, oh, she heard that message. She heard that message, baby. She heard that message. Well, they head out soon after that. And as soon as her feet hit the steps, her smile went to an instant frown. She was quick stepping, baby. Quick stepping. The anger was moving in her silence. I don't know why Randall couldn't hear it. Because he gonna say, baby, I left you a little message earlier today that, I was saying anger. It is just, got out of the context. I would prefer if you just go ahead and delete that. I was like, Randall, was you that stupid? You complete it? You can't see that this lady is reeling with anger. You don't understand it. Randall, over this past season, has proven to me, and I think to a few of you other viewers, he don't know shit about his damn wife. It's always been about the Pearson 3 and what Pearson 3 can get from the other person. That he misses all the cues that his wife is giving him. She said, oh, that message that you told me to grow the hell up and go to hell. Oh, I heard that shit. And she said, that cot that you have, remember that cot? How about you sleep on that bitch over in your office tonight? Don't bring your ass home. She didn't say all the cuss words, but she meant that shit. She meant that. And talking about delete the message. No, delete your ass from coming home tonight. How about that? Oh. Although I think Kevin wants Sophie. I could be wrong, but that's what I think, that he wants her. He told Zoe that he chooses her over having kids. He don't need no more time to think about it. I choose you. And I think because Sophie has chosen Grant, that's the reason why he's chosen Zoe. I really do. He gonna settle for her. He love her, but he gonna settle for her life because he don't think he gonna get what he want with Sophie. Because he even sent her a message, gave them some Billy Joel tickets on him, said congratulations on your engagement. I'm so happy for you. I don't think that chapter over. I don't think it's over. I really don't. Well, anyway, I think his decision to choose Zoe over having kids is a bad decision. Like I said, just from personal experience from my brother and some other folks that I know. For me, maybe this is why I'm single. I don't think you should have to compromise that much for love. I really don't. I know they say marriage is a compromise, marriage is work, being in a relationship is compromise. I just don't think that you should have to compromise that much. I think that when you are truly in love with somebody and you're truly meant to be with them, and you truly connect with them, it's never going to be a compromise. It's not going to be a sacrifice. It's not going to feel like a compromise. It's not going to feel like a sacrifice. It's just going to be so natural, something that's so natural. And something as important, or not even important, something as serious as having children, is something that you shouldn't have to compromise on. If that person is the one that you're meant to be with, then your hopes and dreams should line up. They should match. I hope I'm making sense. That's part, like I said, it's probably what I'm saying now. There shouldn't be that much compromise needed. Anyway, Randall marched back in that damn house, baby. He marched. And said, I ain't sleeping in no damn Pennsylvania. Letting you know that right now. And we gonna stop sugarcoating this shit. Like, we ain't gonna keep letting this simmer all night long. And Beth said, oh, really? You want to talk about this right now? We'll close the door. The episode went off, y'all. Let's do this. Let's do this right now. And I'm like, no, let's not. This is not how my Beth and Randall handles it. The way that they built this family, this couple, this relationship, where they have circumstances in which they don't agree, and they are able to communicate effectively and work through it. But it seems over these past few weeks, it's been building and building and building to a point that the pot's gonna boil over. And no matter how much you can clean up that mess, there's gonna be less of the pot now. There's a little less love to have, a little less love to give, because the pot done boiled over. Some of it done scorched the bottom of the pot. So it's not as much in there as it used to be. And it's going to even taste funny when you put it in your mouth. Beth and Randall together, it's going to start tasting funny. It's like I said, you see, they already ain't speaking to each other. They walk through the house talking at each other. And when they had this blow up, with the kids laying in the other room, who was watching the kids when they went to the dance recital? They didn't go. Who was watching the kids when she went to the councilman's dinner? Who was watching the kids? There's some other ways that y'all can work this out. How about reduce that damn calendar? Maybe y'all got the girls involved in too much shit. Because right now, y'all got work. Maybe they involved in too many after school activities. Oh, it may hurt to break their little heart, but oh well. Oh well. Can't always get everything that you want. Anyway, y'all. It's just a depressing ass episode. I almost stopped watching. I did. I was like, I can't watch no more This Is Us. Today, repair this relationship. So they repair the relationship between Beth and Randall. I'm going to be pissed off. I'm going to be pissed off. This is the most dysfunctional ass family. What part of the family ain't dysfunctional? Beth and Randall was that part that wasn't dysfunctional. And because they were a black family, I was just so rooting for them. Because they, like I said, we don't have it on TV as much as it needs to be. And they are tearing us apart. And it seems like it was something so petty. But it's not. That's just it. It just... Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this episode down in the comments section. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you've not already subscribed to this channel. Stay tuned this weekend. I'm going to put up a new posting schedule for when the videos are going to start coming out because I'm going to have to reduce my time. I really need to get my books finished. I really do. And I need to get back involved in life. So I need to start reducing how much time I spend on videos on YouTube. I'm still going to keep the same amount of content. I just have to organize what days they're going to come to you and your TV screens. All right, y'all. So thank y'all for watching. Peace.